All right, let's get some things going here. Who cares if Brian's here, right?
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
No, wait.
We care. Did you like my crappy graphic for tonight?
I saw that.
All right, let's get some things going here.
They look like they got a little skinnier.
It was so I didn't even know if we was going to do a show tonight. Oh God.
I know, right? Well, I mean, I figured we always do the show. Why not? Let's just do it.
Right. I have a friend who's in hospice now, home hospice. And so I was, anytime you have a friend or somebody close to you who's dying or died, you have this reality check of your own mortality. So Monday, I was not in a good mood. I was in a very bad mood.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, there's a story related to the Greatest American Hero about that.
Tell our listeners about what's the significant about today.
Oh yeah, so today is it's the 35th anniversary. Actually, it is the 35th anniversary of the airing of The Greatest American Hero.
Is it 35 or 40?
I think it's 35.
I think it was.
Oh no, it's 41 years.
I don't know. Let's see. Greatest American Hero.
Is it 40
premiere.
years? It's 40 years.
I think it's exactly 40.
1981. You're right.
March 18th, 1981. The good old days.
Yeah. So in 81, I was 9.
Oh my God, that was 40 years ago. Did you know 1981? It was 40 years ago. Is 1941?
I know. That's wrong. I know. That's like World War II was just starting for us. We just entered World War II.
Ugh.
I mean,
I
so
don't like that.
I
don't like that.
If my history serves me, 39 is really the kickoff, right? The invasion of Poland.
Right.
And then we didn't enter the war until 41.
But that was so ancient history in 1981.
I know. It just seemed like old stuff. But if you think about that now, there's like our parents were our age, and they're like, that really happened like not that long ago. My grandparents, Oh Jesus, I hate getting old.
I like it because the technology keeps getting better and better.
I know.
So.
It's crazy. I really enjoy all the amenities that we have. I mean, like I have home theater seats and a 55-inch television in front of me. Like
right.
In 1981, we had a 19-inch color television, and we were pretty lucky. And it was on a Lazy Susan thing. You could turn it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. We actually had a console TV it might have been in 81. We might have still had the console TV. But yeah, we had, remember TV was a furniture. It was a piece of furniture.
Right. Yeah. We had the big old RCA box thing.
Yeah.
With the volume, like if you wanted to adjust anything, it was like this giant thing that pulled out,
Yeah.
Like
I'm working on a new track.
Oh, yeah? Are we going to hear it at the end at the thing, or is it coming soon?
I don't know. I don't know. Can I actually play it right now? Let me ask you if you hear this. Okay.
Gonna blow your load. Let's go.
There we go. Did you hear that?
It did. That sounded good.
All right. Let me play a little bit of it. It's kind of fun. The hell is that?
It's my bell. It doesn't work.
I love this track. So that's a taste of it anyway.
Taste. It's a nice taste. I'm on a treadmill, so there's a lot of room to go down.
More cowbell. I need glow sticks.
I know. I was looking around. I'm like, I don't have glow sticks right off the bat.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I've been having fun. I recorded 4 more tracks. I'm gonna have a whole second album here pretty soon. But yeah, that one was a fun one to make.
What's your band's name?
I'm just going by Madarax.
Oh, that's perfect.
So Madarax, Madarax.
Oh, that's kind of nifty.
Yeah. And I told the story of that handle at some point, but since we don't have Brian, and I know he's just getting out of surgery, why don't we get this show on the road anyway?
Let's do it.
All
on
right.
the road.
On the road again. I can't. What?
What?
Live from KOYR Studios in Minneapolis, Minnesota, this is Arcade Radio.
Beware, I live. Run, run, run.
You survived.
Yeah, hello, and thanks for listening in from the Arcadosphere. This is Season 5, Episode 11 of the Arcade Radio Podcast. Today is Thursday, March 18th, 2021, and the time is now approximately 7:21 p.m. Central. I'm your host, Adam Spielberg. I'm joined by my co-host, Mark. What about all the... Sometimes I just can't do it.
Now, this happens at the end of Back to the Future. So.
Oh, I'm joined by my co-host, Mark. What about all that talk about screwing up future events, Shields, and Paradise Arcade Shop proprietor and part-time mud wrestling coach, Brian Thurston Howell Armitage III, who will be joining us. He's just getting out of surgery. You know, I guess arcade collecting is like a part-time job for that guy.
Gosh, like, what's his priorities?
I know. Jeez. I don't know. Actually, now every time I think of Brian operating, I've been watching The Muppet Show lately.
Oh, my God.
So I think of that operating room scene all the time now.
Oh.
It's just loaded with terrible jokes that I love. It's like dad jokes central.
Oh, yeah.
And I think
they were dads, basically.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned when the show was released, and we were talking about another time, that they put a disclaimer in front of the show now that it's not appropriate by today's standards.
We're not. But at least they're not going to screw with it and change it.
Right. They just want people to have conversation. They put that same standard message in front of a bunch of other stuff. You know,
right.
Like the ugly.
I think that's the way to do it. Like The Office.
Yeah.
They actually cut scenes out. You know.
Yeah, that's just lame.
Lame. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
He's just getting situated.
He's like, I
don't even know how to do it.
He's got a pretty clean, close shave today.
It looks like he has new headphones.
They're svelty.
Yes, but we can't hear a word you're saying.
No, nothing.
Use
There
the
we
force.
go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Hi,
I brought
y'all.
potato chips just for Adam.
Nice.
Well, I'll be muting you during the show, and you won't even know when. In fact, I'll just keep muting you during the entire show, and you'll be like, "What did you?"
You're
I'm an asshole producer. I'll tell you that.
You can see how much it's affecting me.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah,
I made it.
I need another diffuser.
For your hair, or what kind of?
Yeah, oh no. Now, should I go blonde again? I mean, people seem to really like that.
I want to go blue black, but I haven't. I don't know why I haven't.
I don't
done it
know.
yet.
Maybe when October rolls around, I'll do orange or something.
Right. Now, be careful. Orange is that one color where, it's a fine line between orange and Ronald McDonald. So
Orange in jail.
jail.
Well, I think, you know what? I'm going to kick off what I've been working on.
Let's hear it.
Because I don't really ever start.
Good. I know. You know what? We should have like a fixed order that we do.
Fixed order.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I usually start with you or Brian.
Right. But new show rule. Adam starts.
Oh, I don't like that. I talk too much anyway, so. Well, okay, so I've been working on Aztec. Not really working on it, but I've been doing a couple of things to get it working better, because there's a bunch of stuff that doesn't work on it. So none of the special features work right. You know, when you get a match, there's no knock. When you get these specials, there's no knock. There's a problem with score reel. There's some other things, but also the game was missing a coin box. And so I recently got a coin box, and his cool thing is that there's a guy that like does the powder coating, but he didn't do anything to the top. He just got a top and stuck this junky old top on it. And I thought, well, that's kind of dumb. So I get this thing, and it has, you know, it's a 3-slot, 3-shoot, double shoot. And they used to put these labels on from Williams
Oh.
that say double shoot.
Right.
And I'm just like, it was just junky, but it was awesome that it was there. So I actually, today I did this. This is the coin box. And here's the powder coated part. So it's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, so that'll be nice for my tokens because it won't get tarnished. Because they pick, you know, it's like when you nickel plate stuff and whatever, when you have tarnished metal, the tokens take on the tarnish.
Oh, no.
It's really nasty. So here's the cover. I cleaned it up today and put that new double shoot sticker on there. So there's that ugly one, and the new one. Pretty crazy, huh?
It's good.
So anyway, I'm pretty proud of it.
We could have printed something fun on there.
Sure, but
Bullshoot. How about that?
Double
That would've been
shoot.
fun.
That's what she said. Oh, yeah. Okay, and so then the other thing that on the Aztec that's really interesting is the score reels, which I can't show you, but on the score reels on a Aztec and many of the other Williams, they added a dummy reel to do point inflation. So instead of getting 100 points, you get 1,000 points. So all they did is put a 0 behind the number. The problem is that they didn't use an actual score reel. Some did. Some, like Gottlieb did it, Williams did it, but some used an actual dummy score reel. This one used a metal half wheel with a sticker. So then it faded. So then all your numbers look the same except for the 0 off here, which is like sort of lighter than everything else. So anyway, I was searching around on eBay, and there's this guy who happens to be a sign maker who's making reproduction score reel zeros. So
Oh, hell yeah.
these go on there, and they're actually, if you look really close, they're color coded. They're not perfectly white. They're sort of off white, so they match the score reel color. And he actually color matched it and made them off of his own Aztec, which is even better because, of course, I have an Aztec. So that's awesome. And then the other cool thing is over at Paradise Arcade Shop, they have this really awesome printer that they could do marquees and stuff. And then I'm sure Brian's probably going to talk about it, but I'm going to steal a little bit of his thunder because he invited me over to see how the printer works. And the cool thing is we were able to set up for pop bumper caps that I have in my Mr. and Mrs. Bally. My Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man by Bally. And so these caps look like this. right? So they got the little Pac-Man logo on there and his little eyes, and he looks really good. And what happens is these tabs break off. So there's 3 tabs. There's one, and this one's missing one. So what happens is if you put this cap on, it as soon as the ball hits that pop bumper, it kind of lifts on one side, and it just looks awful. You can't really do anything except for buy a new pop cap. Well, no one reproduces these. No one. And I've looked over the years and whatever, and Brian's like, we could print those. And so I'm like, okay, this might be kind of difficult, whatever. I bring it over. Brian, how long did it take? 10 minutes? Like the whole...
Yeah, about 10.
Like the whole process from beginning to end was probably 15 minutes. Like putting down the cap, aligning it, setting the print head, and then printing. So this is what we printed on a brand new yellow cap. And here they are side by side. So tell me which one is the original.
Number 2. Door number 2. Wait, no.
Isn't that crazy? So, I mean, it's like the perfect application for printing. And I put out a interest thread on Pinside. I'm going to put some on Clov and on Facebook. But, you know, I think, you know, I was doing stickers originally, which work okay if you get them nice and flat. And they don't look bad when they're lit unless you get air bubbles or something. And then there's like a pocket of air and you can see that. So. Anyway, I've been working on little pinball, you know, stuff like that. My GC loader project for my GameCube. So I got like 157 games now loaded up in my GameCube that I could play on a SD card. I've been, you know, trying to complete my PlayStation 3 controller collection because I have some old 6-axes without DualShock. If you guys know what that is, it's like the Rumble Pack that comes in the controllers. So I bought a couple of new controllers. Those are getting expensive. PS3 stuff's getting expensive.
Oh my God.
It's like they're starting to collect, you know, like the old stuff.
I have a fun fact about the PS2 I'll reveal during What's in the Juke.
Oh, cool.
No, wait, not during What's in the Juke. What's the name of my section of the thing? You know.
Yeah, Back to the
Cade. Right. I don't know.
I mean, What's in the Juke sort of a group participation type of thing, if you know what I mean.
Right. I don't know why I said it was mine. It's all of ours. So
well, I mean, let's be honest. You do most of the work.
Nah. Okay, maybe tonight, but yeah.
Anyhow, I've gabbed enough. I've got other things. I have a little unboxing I'd like to do tonight. Maybe I'll do that after everybody's done.
Yeah.
Or should I do it right now? Let's just do it right now.
Yeah, why not? It's your turn still.
All right. I'm going to have to take my headphones off.
How else are we going to fill this 4 hours? So, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a danceteria after this, right? I'm going to play like all 18 tracks that I've done. Okay, I'm going to set up here. Mark, you got to commentate because you know what's coming.
Yeah.
So
good.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so this is how it happened. Adam was out in the world and may have been at a Walmart and saw that there was a sale with the happy smiley face thing, and you know there was boxes and it looked very, you know, appetizing. Also, Adam's been working out, and this was only $50 apparently. I don't know what the retail price was before the sale, but this is an amazing sale apparently, to where now technically you can have 2 of these. And I understand that Brian is not a fan.
Before the sale, they were $30. They went on sale, and they were like $50.
Oh, no. That's kind of good. We popped those before we threw them in the trash. Oh, man, he almost hit himself in the face. That was pretty good. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's already built. Look at that! So...
Oh, it's a countercade 1-up, Brian. You've always wanted one of these.
This is yours. No.
And it plays Galaga.
Galaga.
Plays Galaga and Galaga 88. Brian also loves Galaga 88.
Oh. Galaga 88's a great game. At least the artwork on that is better than the Galaga 88 cab.
That's a good point. Pretty cool, man.
Anyway, for $50, I could pass it up.
And you have to plug it in, right?
Yeah,
There's
you
no
could.
battery.
Yeah, I don't think you could put batteries in those.
That's like, you're walking across the field and there's cow poop and you're like, hey, it's only $50. No, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pick it up.
Listen,
Texas, I've never seen that.
everyone on the show, and I know there's a couple of one-up listeners, don't buy from Paradise Arcade Shop. Go to Micro Center.
No, go to that other place. What's the one going out of business?
Actually, Brian's making a couple of
Fries.
things that are specific
Fries.
to the one-up. He's a naysayer, but he really likes making money.
I like it.
So anyway, I've bogarted, like, I don't know how much of the show I bogarted, but it's been fun so far.
4%.
All right. Well, Mark, why don't you go next, and I'm gonna refill.
Okay. Right. So, what have I been working on? Well, my TikTok following is now on the cusp of 34,000 followers.
What?
Yep. And I think I've made about $70 with their creator program, and sort of figuring out what the algorithm and what makes a video. At present time, my video vendor is one of my more popular things. I've also done like some Back to the Future, like things where people dress up. Those also seem to be popular, but I'm on part 13 of Video Vendor Restore, and like I posted yesterday, and that video is about to hit 40,000 views. So insane numbers. TikTok is pretty cool. There's not a lot of good moderation though. I'm seeing a lot of creators getting, having their accounts taken down because of the abuse of, flagging, that, rogue parties do.
Yep.
So I'm very neutral on there. But yeah, anyway, Spacetime Junction is my TikTok, and of course that segues into the fact that I've been working on my video vendor. I finally have a manual. I have an access code to get into all the admin features on it. I gave the guy that I bought it from, like he was like holding on to all this other stuff of his that was related to his video store, and I talked him out of keeping it with money. So now that's coming as well. He did scan in the manuals and give me a PDF, but I'm going to get the real manuals and all that fun stuff, including a whole box of membership cards and all sorts of weird things. And then while I was waiting for that, I also started working on my Frisky Tom mini cabaret thing that
Nice.
Jeff Willard
The
had
one
for
that
a while.
the one that I really wanted that
Right.
wasn't for sale and then you somehow got. Yeah.
Right. I had like a middleman flipper that, got it over here.
That was pretty funny.
That is weird. So it's not, unless I'm mistaken, there's a problem with the video output. It did come with an extra Sanyo 14-inch monitor, but I'm going to put that Sanyo into my Warlords since that's what's supposed to be in my Warlords. And then
Nice.
I think I'm going to take the monitor that's in there and cap it and then put it into the Frisky Tom. I mean, I'm still going to take a shot at fixing fixing the monitor that's in Frisky Tom, because it appears to be like just, I think they might have thought, hey, this monitor is messed up, but it's really the PCB that's messed up. So I'm going to get my stuff out and we'll figure that one out. I made 2 TikToks about that and I just got like a lukewarm response, but hey, what are you going to do? Let's see. I got the Pfizer vaccine, the first dose on Friday. No
Nice.
effect. I didn't feel anything. That's good for me. Wife, no problem. So we go back April 8th. We're part of Pfizer gang, apparently. I'm still trying to learn the hand symbol. What?
I'll be part of Moderna gang tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Man, Walgreens, their sign up is awesome. You just sort of do it in the morning, hunt around zip codes, in those dead spaces where, there's a lot of rednecks, and boom, you get an appointment. So
Cool.
we actually found a place 1 mile from my Conroe storage, and that leads to the last part of what I was doing.
What
the last
were you
weeks.
doing?
I installed a Medico deadbolt, which
Medico.
costs they're like $200. They're amazing.
Yep.
And it seems like there's several years in between every time I install one, so anything I learned is completely gone by the time I have to install it a second time. And so now I think that the new learning, and I should probably write this down, is that you should not use the long bolts because they will puncture all the way through to the other end.
Funny.
And, yeah, so I and you put in these like metal ball bearings into the hole when you use the bolts, so that if somebody's drilling in, I'm assuming the ball bearing slows down the third party trying to break in by 5 minutes or something. I don't know. Anyway, the ball bearing popped right out, and if you go to my unit now, you can see that I shoved it back into the hole. But
by the way,
whatever.
Medico makes a ton of locks. They make replacement locks for telephones too, payphones.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a great place called Dawson Locks and Security on the way to Conroe, and that's where we purchase our stuff. And that's it. I think that's the highlights.
Sweet. Casey Relford's in the audience tonight. Welcome back. He liked my my 1-Up arcade.
It looks like you got Dolly. Dolly's following me. I am also following Dolly. I'm only following about 100 people. And you. I'm following you, Adam. So
I know. I have one video.
It's okay.
It's
I
pretty
liked it.
silly. I made it. I mean, I made it in my chair, live.
Right.
I was
We're
probably
doing it live.
I was probably live when I did it.
Right.
That's what she said.
Oh. Hey, Brian, what have you been working on?
That's what she said.
That was painful.
That's what
That
she
was
said.
painful.
That's right.
That was what she said. Huh?
Do you mean that in a sexual
way?
See, what have I been working on? Well, actually, my background, I picked up a cockpit Sinistar, a Warlords, and a Bally Sente machine. The Bally Sente is mini golf, but of course won't be that for very long. I don't know if it'll be chicken, snacks, and spiker.
Oh,
off the wall. It'll be something.
Hmm.
So we'll have to have some fun with it. But those, unfortunately, are out here in Colorado, and so which led to kind of a little adventure. I went to rent the storage unit, and I got online, found this thing. It's like 5x8 storage unit. Like, that's perfect. I can get 3 games in a 5x8 because the Sinistar will fit. Like, I mean, I could get them in there.
Uh-huh.
So I go out to this place. I get this last minute, and they open the door, and it's clearly not 5x8. It's like 4x6. And the guy sits there and starts saying to me, like, well, it's approximate.
No.
And I'm like, what? Like, this is 40% less.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's 24 square feet versus 40 square feet. It's like works versus doesn't work. So he starts like, well, I mean, we've got some other units maybe you could check out. I'm like, wait, let me get this straight. You start out business with me by lying to me. Right. Then when that doesn't work, you're like, hey, we've got something more expensive you could look at that might suit your purpose instead of the one we lied to you about.
Yes, I think there's a thing called a bait and switch. Isn't that what they?
Can I put you on hold for just a second? Isn't that what the police
call it? Sure.
I like to put you on hold for just a second.
Yes.
Does anyone else think that Brian kind of looks like the Godfather right now?
Why do I look like the Godfather?
He's kind of like hunched back, like.
I'm lounging. It's been a long day.
Listen, you want to be part of the family? Yeah.
You're gonna have to do me a favor.
Adam, don't turn your car in tomorrow.
Turn my car.
What?
Don't turn my car in.
Is that a quote from The Godfather? I don't know.
Oh, it's just exploding cars, booby traps.
Oh, I see.
Are you the prank caller?
Baby.
Well, you didn't talk about your prank caller.
Oh, yeah, that's not important.
Oh, yeah.
I also got a call from the Social Security office. I wish I want to record one of those calls because they're hilarious. This is the Social Security office. There has been a breach in your account.
Yes. If you do not go to Best Buy and get 20 gift cards right away, we will have to send the police to your house and you will be arrested. And sent to jail. I'm trying to do it without an accent. So I can...
That's my Burgess Meredith impersonation. That's my Penguin Burgess Meredith impersonation.
Casey's asking if the storage facility made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Oh, he refused.
I turned them down 100%.
Oh, good.
I told them I don't do business with people that start off doing business by lying to me. And the really awkward thing was we had walked like 300, 400 yards out to check out the storage unit. So then I had to walk the 400 yards back with this guy.
Awkward. He didn't have like a little putt golf thing to drive you over there?
Well, he did, but it was like a nice day. I'm like, oh, he's like, do you want to walk? I'm sure, let's walk.
Great.
Which, had I known it was going to be like this, I wouldn't have done. And the whole walk back, he's like, just trying to make small talk. Like, hey, so what are you doing the rest of the day? It's like,
oh shit!
I'm gonna try not to kill some people. What?
Yeah.
No.
I should have just looked at him straight in the face and been like, I'm planning on cutting somebody.
Yeah.
And then once I'm done cutting them, I might cut someone else.
Yeah.
So let's see what else I've been working on. I got in some prototype buttons for the fighting game. There's a guy I had 3D print some stuff up for me. Called him to pick him up last night. He literally is on the same road I live in Colorado, 10 blocks down. I just randomly found them through Craigslist. That was kind of fun. They fit together well. They were working great. And not arcade related, but I made 6 gallons of marmalade this weekend.
Woof.
And went through 25 pounds of sugar. So
how do we buy this marmalade, or does it just get distributed to family and friends?
You don't have to buy it. Actually, I can send it. All I would ask is that people pay for shipping.
Ooh.
And I can send some out. I made a lavender batch, added like actual lavender. I got some Glendronach scotch. So we did a batch with scotch, a batch with ginger, a batch with nothing, just regular marmalade, and tequila.
Oh yeah, I like it.
The tequila is tequila's the best. And no, Casey, I did not put the orange slices in my mouth. It's Seville oranges. They're British marmalade, so it is ridiculously bitter. Like the oranges are inedible. Like 100% inedible. So of course I did it with Tyler, and I made him taste each thing along the way so he can understand what it tastes like. But they're absolutely just disgusting. I mean, it's 6 oranges and 4 pounds of sugar per batch.
Nice.
So, and that's so aside from the new product section, which we'll probably skip over because Adam hates me. That's all I've been working on. So if we're going to skip that, I could go on to my next section. I could go on to what else I'm working on. We can talk more about the printer.
Right. Oh, and before you say that, I forgot. There's one thing that I also was working on. Adam sent me a bunch of ColecoVision stuff since the last show. And
Sweet.
So I just got the ColecoVision. It's under this standing desk. So I'm super excited. I need a switcher, though, because I got too much stuff.
Have you powered it up at all?
I have not. I just filmed it. I can't do anything anymore without making a TikTok about what the thing is that I'm doing. So I've made that TikTok. It's in my drafts. But then the second part where I hook up the power, you only got 59 seconds in a TikTok. I'll let you know.
Sure.
Okay, back to you, Brian. Yeah. Let's go to his section. What's it called? Gadgets or console?
Oh, we should have a cue for that.
Did we?
I think we do.
Do we have that?
It is funny because I was going to do the news. I know how.
I always felt that the true stars at ATARI was engineering.
So, you're an inventor.
Yes, I am.
What have you invented?
A lot of things.
Like?
Like a lot of things. Like things that you've heard of.
Like?
Well, things that you will have heard of, okay? Patents are pending.
Arcade gadgets with Brian McLeod.
Welcome to the gadget section.
You're
nearly neglected, but not quite neglected gadget section. So the big thing we've been working on is the printer. The reason I invited Adam over, because I was playing with a bunch of stuff, is we finally finished the Bally Sente panels. So we can now produce Chicken Shift, Snacks and Jackson, Snake Pit, Spiker, Off the Wall, and there's one other one, Goalie Ghost. Start to finish, marquee, control panel, and cart. So if you have a Bally Sente machine, you can make your machine.
Do you have examples of these?
Do I have what?
Examples.
I do. We are posting them. I mean, I don't have them. I can't even post in the stupid chat right now. You can link the video I did on Facebook. But we'll be posting some products to the store. I didn't bring them out here because that's a pain in the ass. So we will be posting them up. I am probably going to start a pre-sale this weekend. We weren't going to so pre-sale this weekend. We weren't going to do a pre-sale because I hate doing pre-sales now because then everybody gets all uppity if you don't ship their stuff out within like 2 hours of them ordering. But what I need to do is I need to figure out how many panels of each to print. It takes a good amount of time. It takes about 45 minutes per panel to print it. So I don't want to like randomly print stuff that people aren't going to use. So we'll start a pre-sale. We'll do the carts are ready to go. The marquees are ready to go. We got in 50 pieces of tempered glass. So really exciting. Got a couple of people who have literally said, anything you do, just put one away for me. I will pick up a kit. So I've got like 3 or 4 sets of kits that I've got to do this weekend. And so what we add on to that, we'll see. But that's really exciting. The other thing that's been going on, if some of you have been watching, of course, Arcade Jason is being prolific as ever. He has printed up some of the G08 CPUs, as well as he's doing a run of the Cinematronics chassis for their black and white monitors. Both very interesting things. and I have not scanned the Exterminator artwork yet, but it is coming out of the basement to make a guest appearance at Starcade. So,
ooh.
Yeah. So Exterminator will be on the floor for public play probably next weekend. So aside from that, that's it for gadgets. 1UP's probably doing some crap somewhere that we don't really care about. Yeah. I did notice, actually, there's one other thing. I'll have to find the name, but if you need Tron handles, search Facebook. The guy in, I believe it's Toronto, who is doing them with a rubber insert mold is doing another run of them. And these, he's doing them again.
That's the one I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've heard good things about them. Adam has one. Mark has them. So if you need Tron handles, would you remember the name of the guy?
I don't, but the cool thing is, Mark's looking.
I don't see anything.
But there was a business card that comes with them, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, the cool thing is that particular Tron stick comes with the original replica of the trigger or a phosphorescent trigger that glows under black light.
Ooh. Is it red?
They're both the same color, but one glows.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe someday I'll get off my ass and finish off my light setup for the Tron stick. I made this UV light that inserts into it and has like lights. So when you turn the spinner one way, the lights rotate one way and the other way.
I want it.
So
Brian only does projects that really affect him directly.
I have a Tron Mini waiting for that, so just FYI.
It's way too many LEDs in a small space. It's perfect for Tron because it just lights the stick up.
That's what she said.
And it's dark over there.
Well, and maybe, we might. We've got some new stuff going on, so I will talk to Aaron, and it might be a good project to dovetail into the new Bluetooth controlled LEDs that we're doing.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Crafty Mech Aaron, I assume.
Crafty Mech Aaron, yep. Local out here, at least for the next 5 months. Actually, it's crazy. Be back in Minnesota in 5 months.
Yeah.
Quick contract.
No pressure.
I might be unemployed.
Huh. Well, at least you can't buy all the games anymore.
Don't try me.
Come down and work in Texas.
Sinistar, Cockpit, Warlords, Upright. I mean, come on.
I've done pretty good. I've sold some stuff. I sold my super checks.
Out of your house?
Yeah.
To who?
Interesting.
I have the I'm putting the Alvin G soccer down where the super checks was.
Oh, okay, that'll be fun.
Yeah, nobody plays the super checks. I mean, like kids come over, they play it for like 5 minutes, and they get bored. Yeah,
I think actually air hockey is more fun than super checks. No offense to super checks owners, but
air hockey gets so boring though. We had that, and it just I don't know.
Yeah, we had ours. I can't wait to move mine out. That's
really?
You play the hell out of it for like a month, and then it's like you just stop.
I'll tell you what does get played every time I have guests now.
What?
Super Strike Bowling.
Yes, I love Super Strike Bowling. We still aren't tired of that. Also, darts. If you have a,
I have a darts game. I have a couple actually. God dang it!
Yeah,
I prefer the lawn darts game.
No.
Oh my god!
I keep trying to hit the woman sitting in the chair.
The arcade news, arcades, pinball, industry alumni, arcade openings, selecting, celebrities, world record holders, operators, coin-out, conventions. The arcade news.
We interrupt the ventilated development.
And now, the arcade news with
Adam Stevens.
Wow, that announcer is pumped. He's just pumped. I don't even know what to say about that. From PR News Presswire, Marvel and Stern Pinball assemble the Avengers. Infinity Quest Stern Heads Up Pinball Invitational. Stern Pinball, a global lifestyle brand based on an iconic, outrageously fun, modern American game of pinball, announced last week that Marvel and Stern are making a game called Avengers Infinity Quest Stern's Heads Up Pinball Invitational. That is too much to say.
It is. Look how many words that is.
Let me just try that again. Infinity Quest Stern's Head Up. So I'm telling you, you can't say it. It's not possible. So this action-packed competition took place solely on the new Avengers Infinity Quest pinball machines. Players raced against the clock and each other in objective-based challenges, with the ultimate winner bringing home a brand new Avengers Infinity Quest pinball machine. And again, just in case you didn't know the whole name, is Infinity Quest Stern Heads Up Pinball Invitational. That was the name of the event, right? It's a dumb thing.
Dang, and it's already over.
And you know what's funny is you can't even like. It's like there's not even like an acronym. It's like Klingon.
Yeah, somebody said something like that at work today, and it sounded like Hookaba. Like we're not saying that.
From cultofmac.com, win an Epic home arcade system and donate to charity. Let's face it, Apple Arcade is fine, but real arcades absolutely ruled, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You could win the ultimate at-home arcade system. What is it, a one-up? I mean, I'm dying to know here.
It's made by one of our friends, friend of the show.
And relive the past with a decidedly modern twist. If you enter the Cult of Mac's Polycade Lux giveaway, and a Polycade Lux is an amazing machine. You should look it up right now if you don't know what it is. So, step right up for your chance to win this high-end gaming system, retail value of $4,449.
Oh my God.
I know. It's decked out with the latest bells and whistles that will allow you to play your favorite retro classics as well as today's finest games.
and if Aaron finishes our project, all Paradise Arcade products.
Even better, when you purchase entries, you are also donating to Playing for Change, an organization that brings music to countries in need all around the world. And the more you donate, the more you increase your chances of winning. So Polycade is an ultra slim arcade machine that looks beautiful on your wall and fits well in any space. The nice thing is that it's mounted firmly to the wall, so you can jerk that thing around. That's what she said.
Yes.
And have a good time with that. So,
bump into it.
One of the best features about Polycade is the premium joysticks and buttons, which, you know, may have been sourced by places like Paradise Arcade Shop.
Possibly.
You know.
That one up copied our idea.
Bastards.
Yeah. So they get the you know, total control and accuracy when you're trying to play games, because we know how that is important to many of you who are listening right now.
I don't care about control.
By the way,
what?
All the chatters right now, like, do you play more or do you restore and fix more? Let's hear it. Because
that's a good question.
I'm actually never playing games. Like, it's very rare. I did play Aztec a number of times today, but it's frustrating when things don't work right. So then you stop and you start working on stuff. And anyway,
this is actually a recent article. And by the way, not only is Cult of Mac doing a, you know, this basically it's not a shuffle. Why can't I think of the word? You know, where you give somebody some money and you get a chance to win. Mashable.
A raffle.
Raffle, right. Mashable is also doing it, also for a Polycade Lux. So I would say throw them $1 and, you know, it goes to a good cause.
Excellent.
And you might win like an outrageously expensive, cool-ass Polycade.
Awesome. Well, you know, I think that brings us to our next section, which we like to call Back to the Cade.
Back in 82, I used to be able to throw a pigskin a quarter mile.
Back to the cave with Time Runner.
Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull?
Hey everybody, welcome to Back to the Cade. And there is a problem with Earth's gravitational pull, but let's just adjust for general relativity and go right beyond that. I've got 2 Did You Knows tonight. I'm going to reverse them from the order that's on my display. The first Did You Know I'm going to talk about. Did you know the design of the PlayStation 2 is based on an old Atari computer, the Falcon 030 Micro Box?
Huh.
Adam looks confused. I don't think he knew that. Have you ever heard of the Falcon 030 Micro Box?
I have not. I'm actually looking it up right now.
Apparently, Sony bought that design patent when Atari was going bankrupt. And, yeah, we have a link to it off of digitpress.com. I think I can figure out how to copy and paste it and share it for our chatters. Edit link, copy link. There it is. Copy link.
Brian also has the ability to copy stuff now. He should be just fine.
Sweet. That's pretty cool. What do you think? Did you look at it?
I'm looking at it. It's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, what a weird thing. They're like, you know what? Let's just not design it this time.
Well, there was a lot of stuff. Yeah, Atari was an ailing company for a long time, and they still are. I mean, they're not. I mean, they're just licensed. They just license stuff. They're gonna make a hotel, for crying out loud.
They're coasting on that 40-year-old, you know, feel-good times. I think they had. Okay, so our second Did You Know? Ooh. And I think this one's pretty cool.
Did you know?
Are we gonna have a theme song to this?
I think so. I want to make another. We should make one together. We can harmonize.
I didn't even know this, so I'm pretty interested in the game Space Invaders, specifically the arcade game. The more aliens you kill, the faster they come at you.
Yes.
And this pattern of the game getting more challenging the more you play has become a staple in the gaming world, but it actually started as a fluke. The aliens were always supposed to come at you at the same speed, but with so many aliens on the screen, the hardware could not handle it, so they were slowed down. The more aliens you killed as you played, the more system memory that was freed up, and so the game ended up running faster, and they just left it that way. Is that crazy?
Well, that's like the second stage of Star Wars.
Right.
I mean, if you sit there in Star Wars and you pull the triggers as fast as you can,
the game slows down.
Oh, yeah. You can slow the game down, which is my whole strategy on that section. I mean, I just sit there like pulling the triggers like mad, and it slows it down to about 3/4 the speed.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I have to draw all these balls. You know?
He said balls.
Balls. They're not balls.
When you say balls,
yes.
Do you mean that in a
mean it in
sexual,
right? So
Szechuan way?
Szechuan sauce. Anyway, I am done with my Did You Knows, and I'm ready to move on to the next half of the Welcome to the Cade segment, where I ask Adam,
What's in the juke?
Everybody, welcome to season 5 edition of What's in the Juke. It's the game within a podcast. Today, and just like last 2 weeks ago, we'll be playing 80s movie audio clips.
Excellent.
If you can guess, excellent, not from a movie. Guess the movie title, and you will receive
half point.
Yes, right. If you recognize the actor, you will receive
half point.
If you can guess that movie's name and the actor, you get
full point.
If you don't know either play, either that. Now that the fighting is over, let us
start the game.
There you go.
All right, here comes your first track.
Fresh breath's priority in my life.
We didn't have this clip last week or 2 weeks ago?
No, we had
Fresh breath's priority in my life.
I know what the other clip was. I know what it was. Yep. Never mind. That's a good one. Who's in the chat? Who's doing this?
Let's see.
Breath
is a priority in my life. No Joe Drossen. It is not Ferris Bueller. Nobody mentions Fresh Breath, I think, at all. 16 Candles. You are correct.
Fresh breath's priority in my life.
It is 16 Candles. And Joe Drossen got it first.
That's right. And who could the actor be?
And
the
actor is Michael Anthony Hall. Alan McClelland. Welcome to the show, buddy. First time listener, maybe. It's good to, or maybe hasn't been on in a while, but it's good to have him here. Arcade fanatic dude, knows his stuff. Okay, here we go. Next track.
It wasn't lies, it was just bullshit. It wasn't lies, it was just bullshit.
I love the way it says
great
it.
Movie.
Yes.
I mean, this movie has Carrie Fisher in it, by the way.
Who I think she was dating John. Wait, I can't say his name because.
Yeah, she was so young though. She was like 17 or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was before Star Wars, right?
I think he was after. I think this was a 1980 movie.
Was it? Oh, maybe
I think I'm sorry. She might have been 2021.
She was a little older.
Gets it.
It wasn't lies, it was just bullshit.
That is correct. It is Dan Aykroyd.
Brad Holman gets the
Who got
movie.
Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers. Nicely done. Okay, here comes your next track.
Freeze, Gopher!
I love that. Here we go.
Freeze, Gopher!
That's so good. It's so good. These are great, Mark. These are just wonderful.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'm loving this. It's from a very famous movie about golfing.
Yeah. I wonder if that movie made people like, oh my God, I should golf.
I know. I bet it did. Brad Holman got Caddyshack. And who is the person?
Casey Relford.
It is Bill Murray.
Casey Relford on the scoreboard for the first time in 2021.
Oh, it's so nice. Okay, here comes your next track.
You take drugs, Danny? Every day. Good. So what's the problem? You take drugs, Danny? Every day. Good. So what's the problem?
Oh, I sense a theme here.
Yes. Who's this Danny?
What's funny is that this gentleman was actually in the ad for tonight's show.
You take drugs, Danny? Every day. Good. So what's the problem?
Yeah, it is Chevy Chase.
Joe Drossen got it first, it looks like.
Yep, and it is from Caddyshack. Joe Drossen also got that.
Oh, man.
That's a full point.
Full point.
Oh, also, I forgot to give out a couple of
half point.
So we'll just give out a couple of
half point
and some.
Re-record with our own voices. Damn it!
All right, here comes your next track.
The sportos and motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
I love that line. I love that woman so much. She's in more than one John Hughes movie. This is one of them. This is fantastic.
The sportos and motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
I want to watch this movie now just because I haven't seen it in so long.
So good.
You know, what's funny is you see these movies, and I think we've had this discussion in some form or other, but like Back to the Future, for example, you've seen it so many times. You don't go back to it very often, you know? But when you do, it's delightful. So I think I might have to watch Ferris Bueller's because probably haven't seen it in about 5 years or so.
Just a classic, both from 1985, those two films.
Yeah. Ferris Bueller, Joe Drosen. Did anyone get the actress? Edie McClurg.
That's right. Oh, it looks like Casey got it.
Yeah,
Casey got it.
Sweet.
Rockstar.
Half point for both those guys. That means a full point split up between the two of them. And here we go. Here's your next track.
If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
These quotes are just divine. I'm going to play this again.
If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
Be an athletic supporter.
And then she makes like a double take when she realizes what she said.
I have a story about this. When I was a kid, I was not allowed to see this movie because it's not, I don't think it was PG.
Yeah, it was PG.
Was it PG? But it was on late at night, and I wasn't allowed to watch it. I was really young. And I snuck out and watched it from the hallway while the babysitter was watching it.
Oh, man.
It was hilarious.
Was it a male babysitter? Or
no, it was, I think her name was Melanie. Anyway, Grease is correct.
That's right.
Not student bodies.
Mr. Peabody.
Do you think anybody's going to get the name?
If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
I just love that.
She was fairly famous at the time, but obviously this was like 40 years ago.
Is this the bleeped version coming up here? Because I hope it's not. This is going to be good. All right, we're going to skip to the next one. So that's a half point for
Mr. Peabody.
Yeah, all right. Here comes your next track.
When you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
Also in tonight's ad for the show.
Such a good actor.
I mean, comedian. He's so good. He's really...
Yes.
And banjo. He's really good at the banjo.
He is, actually.
I have a couple of his albums. One with Edie Brickell, actually. So Steve Martin is correct. That is Joe Drosen and not L.A. Story. It was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Casey got that.
Kick.
So that's a half point for both of those guys. Okay. We're gonna switch gears here. I love that most of these are comedies, by the way.
Yes.
This is a lot of fun, but here we go.
Inconceivable!
I mean, come on.
Inconceivable!
I'm going to just keep this as a fucking clip. It's hilarious. It's great.
Inconceivable!
Mr. Peabody with the Three Amigos on the last one. You're going to have how do you know it's a male plane? It's got the little balls.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That is Princess Bride, Brad Holman with a half point. And anybody get the actor on that? Because I mean, he's actually
he's pretty popular as far as a character actor, but his name not so popular.
Yeah, no, he was in. He had a major role in Deep Space Nine, actually. But yeah, great actor.
Inconceivable!
It is Wallace Shawn. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next one. That was a half point. I believe for Joe Drosen.
Yep.
Gosh.
Okay, here we go.
No, Brad. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, so it's Brad. Okay, here we go.
Well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
A lot of these WAV files, I think, were created in the 90s, so the quality is like, but
yeah, they're bullshit. But if you've seen this movie, you know this quote.
Well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Now, the interesting about this is it is Clint Eastwood, Casey. Good job. So he gets a half point for that.
Half point.
But the name of this movie is going to be tough for people, I think. Not Dirty Harry.
Well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
It very well could have been Dirty Harry, but we're going to just tell you because you're not going to get it. The Deadpool is what it is. All right, here comes your next track.
Here's to 5 miserable months on the wagon and all the irreparable harm that it's caused me.
Oh my God, I love doing I just love doing his face. Like I'm a
yeah.
Let me just do the face.
Here's to 5 miserable months on the wagon and all the irreparable harm that it's caused me.
Nice timing.
Another great actor.
Loved him. It is Jack Nicholson. It is The Shining. So The Shining goes to Casey Relford. Jack Nicholson goes to Casey Relford. And that is a
full point
for Casey. He is pulled ahead. Not only is he an 80s music guru and 70s because he loves Supertramp. And you got to love him from that. He knows his movies. All right. Here comes your next track.
Bye-bye, lard ass. Bye-bye, lard ass. Bye-bye, lard
ass. I don't know if playing it that's in succession helps or not, but I think it's funny.
Bye-bye, lard ass.
I'm gonna be really interested to know who picks this up as.
Right, yeah. This is
420 time right now.
Totally.
It is Chich. I'm going to give it to Joe Drosen. Yeah. Joe Drosen, I'm going to give it to you because Chich is close enough.
Bye-bye, lard ass.
Casey got Up in Smoke.
Yep.
Half point.
For both of those guys. That's great.
They are neck and neck.
Okay, here comes your next. Oh, this is a good one. Really?
Shall we play a game?
I have this quote. I actually have the sound clip already.
Shall we play a game?
That's funny. I'm going to be interested to see if anyone gets the name of the character in this. Aren't you?
The character, or a little known fact, the actor who portrayed this character's creator actually did this voice.
Really?
Yes, they recorded him saying the words out of order. Then they cut them to be in the correct order, so they would sound awkward, and they just gave it a little bit of audio effects.
Really?
Yeah. So he said, game, play, shall, and then they cut it in the red.
This is interesting. I didn't expect this, but I'm going to give a half point to Joe Drosen.
Half point.
For Whopper.
Oh, nice.
I think that's a fair answer, don't you? And he also got War Games.
That is true. Yeah.
So he gets a full point.
Full point.
Joe Drosen got a full point for that round. That's pretty great. The computer's name, if somebody gets that, Mike Page got it. Joshua. So we'll give Mike Page a half point.
Half point.
Mike Page is on the board with half a point. Nice work, Mike Page. God, I haven't talked to that guy in so long. We should have him back on the show.
Heck yes.
I haven't talked to him in a long time. I feel like we should have some of our Casey. We were going to have you on tonight because we were just like, Brian's not going to show.
We thought,
hey, I was just cutting somebody open and drilling some holes in some bones.
Okay.
I got to play with the high-speed burr today. There's nothing like a $28,000 Dremel tool.
Oh my god.
Gosh, so much fun.
28. What's the?
I'm just gonna not say anything because I hope you're unemployed in a couple months here. All right, here we go. I don't really mean that. Okay, here we go.
You stewed, buttwad.
Let's play that a couple more times.
You stewed, buttwad. You stewed, buttwad.
Oh my god, that's a tough quote, actually.
Yes. I mean, he's saying you are stewed, buttwad.
Yeah.
This character is not nice to his brother.
Casey just finished his second shift, and he's we got to have him on sometime.
Brad Holman got it.
Casey, you got to be on the show next episode. We got to do an 80s episode with Casey Ralford. What do you think?
Yes.
70s and 80s. All right, cool. I love it.
The whole show.
The whole show, 70s and 80s. It is weird science. Who got it first? Brad Holman? Did you say that?
Correct.
Brian?
Brad Holman got it first.
Bill Paxton is Casey Ralford. Each of those guys get a half point. That's pretty awesome. All right.
I think there's one left.
And I think I wanted this clip. I'm hoping this is the clip that I hope it is. Because we had her on the show not long ago.
Why do you have to be such a wanker?
This isn't the one! But it's okay. It's okay. It's a good clip.
Why do you have to be such a wanker?
I just love her so much. She still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 48 years old, so...
I think she's talking to Bill Paxton in this case.
Why do you have to be such a wanker?
Yeah, I think you're right. I want to watch this now. I want to watch... I love that you pick all these John Hughes movies. It's so good. It is Weird Science again with Joe Drosen.
Yes.
Debbie Does Dallas.
It is not Debbie Does Dallas. Come on, you guys. You know who this is.
But that's an excellent feature, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the car wash.
Kelly LeBrock, Brad Holman. First person to get it right. All right.
I have
That's awesome.
seen Debbie Does Dallas the musical. That was a little weird.
Oh, my.
Well, I want to say, hey, guys, thank you for playing. That was really awesome.
Congrats, Joe Drosen. And Casey Ralford in second place. Brad in third.
Oh, go ahead and ask. You got to say that again.
Joe Drosen pulled up in first. Casey Ralford.
Casey Ralford.
I'm just having an enunciation issue. And then Brad Holman in third. And then all tied for fourth place. Alan McClellan, Mr. Peabody, Metropolis, and Mike Page.
All right. Well, now we only have 40 minutes to fill
Ah.
before we end this show.
We don't have a voicemail. So.
There's a 30-minute voicemail.
Yeah, there's a 38-minute voicemail and then a 2-minute outro.
Yeah, wow.
That's really...
Oh, my.
Let me just turn that on.
Actually, I didn't work on it, but one of our listeners tonight got my tax scan going. And so I got to play my tax scan fully functional for the first time ever.
I got to play one at Grinkers a few times every year while you waited for your dumb tax scan to arrive and get fixed and play once.
But now I can play it over and over and over again.
Oh, are you saying Grinkers is closed? Are you being that guy?
That tax scan is going to be up at Starcade.
Starcade. So what's the lighting situation at Starcade actually at the moment?
It's not red.
It's not red?
Nope.
Oh.
Is
it bright?
It's regular. No, you can dim the lights. So during the in the evenings during the days the lights are dimmed out quite a bit. So but we are likely moving at some point. We'll see. We looked at a pretty incredible building, and at some point the mall is going to get tired of having us there. So it's it should be it'll be interesting. We only want to move once. We went to look at a building in St. Paul though, where the top 3 floors are connected by this giant staircase through the middle. It was phenomenal, with 0 parking.
Great.
Yeah, right by the Saints Stadium.
I'm gonna look at the phone lines here because somebody's saying calls. I don't know if anybody calls it. I haven't checked the actual
Chris
voicemail. No. We could have voicemails.
It's possible.
It is possible.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to be part of the family? Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay.
We have no voicemails.
No.
No. Oh wait, we do. We have one. Want to hear it?
Okay.
Okay. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Maybe. I'll let you know in the middle of it.
Transcription's not available. It was left at 3:14 today.
Okay.
This could be good. You never know.
I'm gonna kill time so that you have the time to do stuff to it.
Casey Relford wants to know if we can have an all Super Tramp and black and white raster game show.
I think that's doable.
Amazing.
Isn't that doable?
Yeah, why not? I mean, without getting flagged, I don't know, but.
Oh, I got a new trackball. You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
When you ask us to look at your balls.
Oh shit! Somebody's calling. Should I pick up? Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Arcade Radio.
Hey, everybody. What's up? How you guys doing?
Oh my God, it's Bob's deck.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't leave you a voicemail. I'm a real bastard. Man,
I think this is the first time you. This is the first time you've called into the show. I don't even know what to do.
I know. I'm usually asleep right about now.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's good to have you on the show.
Well, thank you for having me on. I guess I'll hang up now.
That's it? We're not going to hear any fun stories about you, like, searching for ketchup packets in the Walmart?
No! Who told you that? Yeah. I thought that had a lid on that. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, I gotta go. Walmart only has like one phone call that they don't keep track of.
And there's probably only one payphone, right, Bob?
That's right. All right, you guys take care. Stars the deck out.
Oh my gosh, he just hung up. That was awesome.
Wow, that was a good phone call.
I love Bob. How did he just, oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I was just checking the voicemail and there he was.
I didn't even get to say hi.
We should have asked Bob if he got vaccinated.
Oh, yeah.
That is crazy. He's never called in. You know what would be great if we had Bob as a guest?
I wonder if he's injected himself with Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo.
Oh my God.
Or the crushed up a lot of those little blue Pfizer pills.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I took the Pfizer vaccine. Those little blue pills.
I don't think that's the truth. Oh my gosh, I've been walking around for more than 4 hours and it ain't working. I just can't wait to hear that call. Hey everybody, it's your buddy, you know, Bob Zarzadek.
Control panel expert.
Joystick. I've been on the Pfizer. Oh my God, we could write this right now. Oh my
gosh.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, see, clearly Mark and I are at Grinkers. Oh shit.
Right.
Shoot.
Hey, you know,
I got another call. Should I take it?
We'll take it.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about you swearing too much.
Arcade Radio.
Hi, this is 7 of Billy 9, and I was listening to your show tonight,
And I may have a tax scan in a trailer I would be interested in selling tonight.
How much do you want? I've got like $12. Wait. I've got like $13.63.
Can we waffle it?
I have a box of pull tabs. I will.
Come on. I will give you $13.63 plus the Robin Hood Men in Tights soundtrack.
Ooh, throw in one clip of That's Inconceivable and you have yourself a deal.
Hey, did you steal? Have you stolen a BMW in a trailer lately?
I cannot say, for that may be self-incrimination or otherwise.
I'd be a little careful with that because that
enough of my wandering on. But have a great night, everybody. Thank you for doing another show. Again, this is 7 of Billy 9 signing off.
Inconceivable!
All right, thank you. Toodles.
So we had one of the local guys borrow our trailer. And did I tell this story on here?
Inconceivable!
And he he pulls out of the shop. An hour later, I get a phone call from the I can't remember what one of the local suburbs police departments. Sir, we
love the suburbs
trailer here.
Oh my God!
And we have the person who stole it handcuffed in the back of our cruiser.
My God!
Oh no!
Not cool.
So
who was it?
So what happened was, I won't say, but so we reported the trailer stolen when it got stolen like a year ago. We went to the impound lot, picked it up. They were supposed to mark it as not stolen when we picked it up. They never did that.
Oh shit.
So they actually had him cuffed in the back of the car. He got surrounded by 6 cop cars.
Oh my God.
And so I'm talking to them and they're going well, you need to come out here and verify. I'm I just hooked it. He goes, are you aware he took it from are you aware that he took it from you? I'm I hooked it up to his truck. I personally put it on there and hooked it up 45 minutes ago. It was so we call the Minneapolis police, we get them to take it. So I talked to this guy who says, okay, we're going to make sure that it's no longer stolen. Right. So then my truck gets stolen, what?
Yeah.
6 weeks ago. The police woman that comes to take the thing runs the plates on the trailer. Guess what's still stolen?
Oh my God.
Sitting in our parking lot. Now, here's the really funny part about all this, right? Or part of the really funny part is our trailer's been sitting with the license plate exposed to the street for at least the last year.
Yeah.
And nobody has been able to find the stolen trailer.
That's outrageous. By the way, if anyone wants to call into the show, 612-548-4263. Is that correct?
Games.
Veruca Salt in the bottom right. Brian, why don't you pick up the phone and give a call? We'll have a little chat.
That's GAME. As in, gamers are the best. But I don't hear it. Good. Yeah, because we can always use phone. Phone calls are fun. Phone calls are the best.
Yeah. Well, they can't hear us though, right? They can only hear you.
What are you talking about?
When they're talking.
When they're talking, I don't think they can hear Mark or I. They can only hear you.
Oh, that's the problem. I thought it was the reverse, that you couldn't hear. Okay. So we need to make it so they can hear us. Huh. Well, I might be able to fix that.
Let's do it live.
Let's do it live. You go ahead and call. I'll repeat everything, I guess. That's not it. Do you have a dinger?
I don't know what's going on, but my phone's ringing now.
That's not a phone. That's a bell. Ding, 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 ding. I mean, there's a microphone setting in the phone, right? I should be able to just change it so that people can hear all of us. Right?
Is it Skype they're calling into?
Yeah, here it is. My mic. And then, look, dude, it's right here. All right, somebody call into the show. 612-548-4263. Is it 4263? 4263. Yeah, call into the show. Somebody call into the show right now. Okay.
Done.
Okay, microphone is going to be... I don't know. Let's try this one. Arcade Radio. Hello. Somebody say hello besides me.
Hello. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hi.
How about this? Does this work? Can you hear us?
Yes, hello.
Can you hear Mark?
Yes, this is your 35th president. I'm calling to talk to you about the election. I understand you were taking phone calls. Brian, I wanted to thank you for the cap kit you sent down to Mar-a-Lago. It really is working great.
That's fucking loud.
I'm loud, or my Trump is just rusty and bad. I don't know. This is Chris Graham.
Yeah.
I'm giving it up. I had a whole thing thought up, and I'm like, just screw this.
Well done.
Good God.
Chris, it's good to hear your voice.
Yes.
Well, it's good to hear your voice too. I mean, it's it's been but a year that we've been in seclusion and hiding. We don't get to go to arcades. We don't get to, congregate. So it's nice to hear people.
It's crazy. You sound like you're in this room.
I do.
Can you hear the other guys?
Well, I wasn't too far from you today, I think. I was all over the Twin Cities today, so I could have been very well near you or not near you. I don't know.
Mark, say something.
Hey, what was your major destination today?
Well, my major destination was a small arcade called Dave & Buster's.
Oh.
Yes. I was actually shocked they had gambling machines there. I mean, beyond kiddie gambling machines, they actually had legitimate slot machines.
What?
Oh, are they allowed to do that now?
I don't know if they're allowed to do that or not. They were branded as fruit machines, which is what they're called everywhere else in the world except for the U.S. But they were a form of slot machine. Now, I didn't play it. I was going up there to do some research on my next dumpster project.
The ye old dumpster projects.
Yes, I thought up an idea for, of course, let me fill everybody in who haven't been paying attention to my ramblings in the chat forever. A couple years ago, I built a virtual pinball machine out of 80 to 90% recycled material, and I called it the Dumpster Fire. Hopefully someday I can come on and talk about it.
Yes.
Anyways, long story short, the other day was putzing around, and I looked into a box, and I found these two Dance Dance Revolution packs that I'd gotten in for free at Free Geek. And I had, a year or so ago, thought about doing something with them as far as using Stepmania, which is a free open source dancing program.
Sure.
And then I was like, what would be kind of fun? Why don't you make something called the Dumpster Dancer 2020? And it'll be the sequel to the Dumpster Fire. And you can maybe bring it to MGC if you're done with it, if we have an MGC.
That's scheduled for November. I'm actually going to be in Hawaii. So
yeah, I don't know. That's the key with me. I don't know if I'm going to go because Pinball Expo is the week before.
Sure.
And I don't know if I want to take two trips across Wisconsin in two consecutive weekends.
Right.
So I'm not 100% sure I'm even going to go to Pinball Expo, to be totally honest with you yet. We're just going to have to see.
Nobody knows, right? I mean, like, have you gotten a vaccination or anything yet?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
I'm getting the Pfizer.
Sweet.
Pfizer gang.
Pfizer gang.
Woo-hoo! Yay! So yeah, so the dumpster dancer. So I had to go and find a Dance Dance Revolution machine, and I knew they had one up at the Maple Grove Dave & Buster's location.
Nice.
Which I know everybody loves hearing about modern arcading.
Well, yeah, Dave & Buster's is all right. I mean, they have a great happy hour when it's not COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's fun, and they've got that Star Wars pod game. I mean, how can you go wrong?
I don't think they have that anymore at the one that I go to.
One just sold
The
for
what
$6,800.
I have been in both Twin Cities locations of Dave and Buster's. Both have them.
Yeah.
In the last 2 days. So I can tell you that Edina, and I would hope. I mean, I don't know why we're talking about Dave and Buster's when we could be talking about Starcade. Brian, when's Starcade getting a battle pod?
Yeah.
Well, I missed one.
You did?
Yeah. So the captain's auction last week had. Let's see. I'll pull it up here. Yeah, Star Wars Deluxe Battle Pod, $6,900.
69.
69
dudes. Was it the dome projector version of it that always seems to be like the? I played one yesterday, and the dome seems to be
yesterday.
Like, it seems like people play with them. Well, I was at Edina's Dave and Buster's yesterday,
and
then I went to Maple Grove's Dave and Buster's today.
Yes,
I went on a Dave and Buster's fest.
Interesting.
It was the giant dome version with
That's
the whole
what I want.
topper.
Yeah.
By the way, Dolly Relford is in the chat now.
Welcome, Dolly.
Hello, Dolly.
Dolly.
Hello. Yeah, well, hello, Dolly.
Hello, Dolly.
She says dumpster fire has way different connotation in her circles.
Oh, trust me, it does in mine as well. But I can blame Ed Owens for that one, who organizes the homebrew section at the pinball or at any of these shows. And he said, "Hey, why don't you call it the dumpster dive?" And then, of course, by the time I walked around the show floor at MGC and came back to my game, it became Purple Monkey Dishwasher, and it was the dumpster fire.
Purple Monkey,
Purple
Monkey Dishwasher. That's one of my favorite shows. This
is
my favorite show.
It is my favorite ever, and I will love it and hug it and name it George.
All right, well, we'll have you on this show one of these days to talk about your dumpster fire.
Yeah, one of these eons when like I got crap that I can actually have in the background. That'd be fun.
Just let us know when you have crap strategically placed behind a desk, and we'll let you in.
Yeah, and then I can sit there and pretend like I used to work in television.
There you go.
Okay.
Alrighty, guys. Talk to you later.
All right, talk to
Thank
you soon. So that was Chris Graham in the chat. CW Graham, you can see him. He'll be right there.
Yes.
We need another caller. 612-548-GAME. Now everybody can hear you, everybody. So it works. Right?
I love it.
The great experiment.
Modern technology.
Mr. Peabody said to get Rogue Squadrons on VR. It's way better and cheaper. I would love to play that, but there's something about those battle pods that are just kind of cool.
I agree. It's immersive, and
it is, but you're not really in control, though. I mean, it's. It's more of a ride.
Possibly catch a lead on another immersive game, but I'm not trying to find it because if I follow the lead and it's actually available, I don't know that Susan would let me back to Minnesota if I bought it. But I may have gotten a lead on an R360.
What?
Oh. I have to go look what that is.
Was it the one in the field?
No. No, this is somewhere else. So
does it come with a waiver?
Oh my God! Yes. Not the one in the. Now I know what you're talking about. Was it in a field in Russia somewhere or something?
Yeah, somewhere like that. But this is a different one. And somebody told me where there is one. It's kind of stashed away, and I'm kind of debating how to approach that.
Well, with money is usually the way you do that.
And your
feet.
There's
not a lot of that around this year. It's much less this year than other times in my life.
I mean,
you didn't get a stimulus check? Is that what you're saying? Is that what happened?
Well, we won't even go there.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't even talk to me. So
stimulus check, whatever.
I qualify for it clearly now, but because my job was half last year and half this year, I don't qualify for it on either end of that. So, yeah. That's how it goes.
All right, we're going to take one more call. 612-548-4263. Give us a call, and we'll take your call. Otherwise, we're just going to end the show. We're going to end it abruptly. We're just going to turn it off.
Why don't we get come on, Jones, call in. We want to hear about that project you've been, working on and posting all of, what is it? Brian Does Stuff.
Yeah,
He's
I mean, we got
this
Doug Jones, we got Casey, we got Billy Seven, we got Netropolis, we got Joe Drosen, we got Alan McClellan, of all the people. Just
yeah. Wait, I don't like. So I search the thing Brian Does Stuff, and I don't know if I can post this, but here's
Brian. All I know Brian does is he plays with his Ewok dolls.
He does play with his Ewok dolls, but here's the picture that comes up when I search Brian Does Stuff. I don't know if I can put this somewhere. I'm going to put it in our chat.
You can put it in the chat. I've granted you.
But can I put actual pictures in the chat, or is it a link?
It's a link.
It'll be a link.
Oh, then I got to create a link for this thing because this is actually hilarious. I'm going to put it in our chat. So
Galloping Ghost has an R360. That doesn't really surprise me, but
that's what comes up when I search Brian Does Stuff.
Oh,
wait, that's in Skype. That's Jesus.
I don't know what Brian's doing, but let me see if I can make this go somewhere.
I think you just made it go lots of places.
Wow.
I mean,
this is
that's
my
an
best.
ad.
Yeah,
that's an ad under Brian's stuff.
Holy crap!
I think this is showing something about what you're doing. I think.
Quite possibly.
She's smiling.
It's not anywhere else when I do searches. Only when I search Brian Does Stuff. So maybe it's what Brian's doing.
She's smiling because they're full of helium. That's the only reason I can figure out.
But he's been working on this on his Moldorama. And he's got one of the Disney Toyland Toy Factory ones that he's been posting about. So I will give a little plug for the Ewok.
Yes.
If you haven't found it, Brian spelt the wrong way, Brian Does Stuff. You should check it out. I'm hoping at some point he electrocutes himself or smashes his hand in the little mold press, but that hasn't come yet. But you should check it out. It's actually a pretty interesting stuff going on there. And if you get the same thing that we searched or I got when I searched it, it's even more interesting.
Moldorama. Now I want one.
You can buy one.
Well, who's selling them?
You can buy. I believe you can buy them. Talk to Billy Seven about it.
Okay, fine. I'm putting next to the Kitty Rama, Moldorama.
They're not cheap.
Yeah. Like, is it as much as a pinball game, or?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 new pinball games.
Oh. Okay, I just need to find somebody who doesn't know what they have.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. He did show a picture of his Kitty Rama too, and I had to correct him on some of the
Kitty Rama 2. Is that the sequel to Kitty Rama 1?
It's Kitty Rama also.
Oh.
Kitty Rama,
2.
I think that yeah. What are the chatters saying about this right now? Because I'm just curious.
The chat has dropped to half a person.
Only 16 people.
Oh, they're all tired of us. I want to be. Dolly says she wants to see Brian play with his Ewok.
What?
I don't believe I just read that on the air.
That's what I call it.
This all started with some like crazy thing that he'd posted, and I said, "Is that like an Ewok sex doll?" This is what it looked like. It had
Billy...
these big lips, looked like an Ewok.
This show is so wrong. The show is wrong.
That's good. 5 years.
We've been on 5 years.
It's amazing.
We almost weren't on this week.
Oh, so here's what I learned today in the operating room.
Okay. Yeah.
Swearing releases endorphins.
Oh.
Yes. There's a whole show on it.
So
with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Did you know about that show?
I didn't.
I have. He likes it to curse.
Well, it's a show about the benefits of swearing.
Right.
I think this is not a kid's show. It is just it is not.
No. It's not.
We can release endorphins more often.
What channel is that show on? I actually have just been sort of trying to watch there's a Back to the Future expedition show.
Yeah.
I think on Discovery Plus. Been trying to watch that. I've gotten only halfway through, and then today the Zack Snyder Justice League dropped. It's a freaking 4-hour movie. I watched it for 30 minutes. It is amazing. I am like, that other version of the movie sucked.
Zack Snyder is a joke.
No,
it's on Netflix.
It's so good.
History of Swear Words, Netflix. Check it out.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
When will One Up make a Moldorama mini? That would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be. But that would be a physical.
It would make gummy bears.
Mold. Gum.
And Metropolis said next week's Arcade Radio will be on OnlyFans.
Oh man, normal people are on OnlyFans. I only recently understood it was supposed to be for artists, but they didn't really have any barriers, so then it became sort of overrun.
My boss's daughter is on OnlyFans.
It says,
oh my god!
It says, but wait, it says nudes and fans. I don't get. Okay.
Well, now, yeah.
So we have to be nude to be on this?
No, I mean you just need to be artistic, really.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I want to do it. Let's be nude on this show.
Oh my god. Let's start an Arcade Radio OnlyFans.
This is a VR Scrubs.
This is gonna happen, dude. We're gonna do it. And then at the end of the show we'll say that we're on OnlyFans. It's happening.
Gosh.
I'll sign us up right now. I mean after the show, whatever.
I think that's a great idea.
Good, thank you. I'm gonna look into it. I don't know if anybody's gonna pay to see whatever we're gonna put there.
Arcade Radio now on OnlyFans.
Yes, look inside of our.
Is that like watching scrambled porn on cable? Do you remember that?
Oh my god, the 80s.
You're just like, what
can
channel is this?
See what's happening.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I think I saw a boob. I saw a boob.
I mean, was that just because there was no sync? Like, how did that? I'm curious how they did that.
I don't know, but there was, like premium channels you couldn't get.
Right.
But you could watch them.
Now that we're smart, it's like, how the hell did they do that? And why couldn't I figure it out back then?
I know. Not that any of us ever watched scrambled porn before.
I have no idea what that is.
Me neither.
I remember growing up, my dad was outside at the little cable thing, and my mother's inside going, nope, no HBO, nope, no, oh, yep, there it is, there's HBO. No idea what he was doing out there.
I can't believe you put this in the chat. No, I don't even. How do I put this? Can I paste this into? You can't put pictures in YouTube chat.
I guess we just can't.
No, just links.
That's dumb.
Oh, look, Metropolis had the same idea as me. I'm sorry, Necropolis. I didn't see that you also had the same idea.
What idea did he have?
Oh, that we're going to be on OnlyFans. I'm sure it's going to be onlyfans.com/arcaderadio. We might as well start our link tree. Put us on Pornhub. We'll put all of our shows on Pornhub, and then let's see what comments we get.
OnlyFans.
I think they now accept any content, I think, because they had to blow away everything.
Here I'm gonna post I'm gonna put this in our chat. This is my boss's daughter.
I'm closing the phone lines.
Okay, Instagram coming.
Phone lines are closed. All right, here we go. Why didn't you put this in the other chat, Brian?
No, because I'm not getting in trouble.
Oh my god! What am I clicking on? Oh my god! This is a daughter. This is somebody's daughter. Oh my god!
That's my boss. That's my boss's daughter.
She looks like one of those fake mannequin.
Yeah, there's nothing fake.
Is she engaged or what's happening?
Is she taken?
That is insane.
That's
Wait,
gross.
But this is Colorado boss, right?
Yes.
I see. Okay, this makes sense now. Wow.
She's I want to get actually she's doing some very productive things in life, and does pack. So you don't mess with her.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. She seems pretty cool. Let's have her as a guest on the show. Come on. It will further her career. I don't, no, it won't. It won't further her career.
It sounds like a great idea. It sounds like
it may harm it somewhat.
What does this show have to do with arcades anyway?
There's arcades right there.
Dude, I love arcade games and nudies.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I should put in that. I bought Jay from John and Jay's Arcade the Dallas Panic 2. I should figure out. I should get the Street Fighter in here and plug it in.
Yeah,
the JAMA game.
Dallas Panic 2 is the best.
Is it?
I don't think so. It's just it. I mean,
it's just cheesy, right?
It's just kicks, right?
Right.
Gal's Panic? Isn't Gal's Panic Arkanoid?
No, it's kicks, right?
It's like a kicks, and you draw and you view things.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Every square you unlock something new.
Something new.
Something new.
Well,
that's what I like to see.
Yeah. Here, Brian's researching it, going,
well,
wait a minute.
no, I thought
Wait,
there was one of them.
I
What's
thought-
Goindal? I'm thinking Goindal. You're right. Because Gal's Panic is where you do it's the kick style.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking Goindal.
I've never heard of that game, but it
Sounds like a Japanese game.
It does.
It's one of those ones that shows up with conversions, and it's a knockoff of Arkanoid, basically. It's not a bad knockoff of Arkanoid, but it's like because everything gets converted to Arkanoid, except those games that are lucky to get converted to Goindal by Sun A Electronics.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we should wrap up the show.
Yeah. While I try to see if Brian's boss's daughter is on TikTok, so I can say hello. Try not to say her name out loud. Oh, there she is on TikTok. I knew it.
Oh, you guys, this has been fun. It's been a good show.
Yeah. Let's do that again in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'll have some control panels.
He's a greatest American hero.
Maybe we could get Zarzadek to do a control panel promotion of our Sente panels.
Oh, that'd be
control
great.
Panel expert.
That'd be hilarious.
I bet if he got one sent to his storage unit, he would make an amazing video for you that you could show.
I still can't believe he called into the show tonight. That was pretty tricky.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty tricky.
I don't think he's ever done that. I feel like he's done that one other time. I'm not 100%.
I don't think so. I think this is the first time.
I think in the middle of the show one time, a voicemail appeared.
Well, should I play? I could play the new song.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
All
I don't
right.
have my light sticks, but
All right. Is that good enough? Is that loud enough?
yeah, that's perfect.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say that it's been great having you on the show tonight, chatters. This has been Arcade Radio, the double R's, Arcade Radio.
Check out our website, arcaderadio.com. That's arcaderadio.com for all of the stuff.
It's good.
We lost them. Call and leave comments at 612-548-GAME. That's 4263.
Enjoying this show? I know I am. Pick up some Arcade Radio swag over at teespring.com/arcaderadio or consider supporting our Patreon campaign, which nobody gives any money to, except for like 2 people, which we love you. We love you.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that notification bell so you will know when we are streaming live.
If you like what you're hearing, consider dropping a 5-star review on Anchor, iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you consume your podcast.
Sure.
Soon to be on OnlyFans and Pornhub.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, that's going to be it for tonight's show. From the Arcade Radio team, we hope you had a blast. And we'll see you on the next episode.